does time dilation make warp drive unnecessary? And the answer is no. A lot of people were a bit perturbed about how I spoke about Einstein's theory of special relativity and time dilation. Now, I think the main argument was that people maybe slightly misconstrued what I was saying about it and thought that I was saying that warp is acceleration to the speed of light. That's not what I was saying. The reason I brought that up is because when we look at what we actually know around us and how we interact with the world, we know that in order for us to travel places, we have to move at a speed. And if we want to increase that speed, we have to have acceleration. In order to do that, you have to put in energy. And what Einstein's theory of special relativity tells us is that there is no amount of energy that we can put into a system that will allow us to travel at the speed of light. It's just not possible for us to accelerate to that speed. So we have a limit as to how fast we can move, which means that if we want to actually explore the universe out there, we need some sort of loophole. And that's what Star Trek did. They were like, well, we're not going to deal with like propulsion and rockets and just moving space or moving ships by using normal acceleration. We're just going to bypass all of that. Now, a lot of people brought up about time dilation and brought up about how, well, yeah, you still have to travel these huge distances, but time doesn't pass that much for you, so it kind of solves it. But it doesn't really. You see, yes, it's true. Time dilation helps the traveler without question. But it doesn't help things like communication or exploration or civilizations. You see, if you travel 100 light years at like 0.99999 times the speed of light, you might only experience a couple of years. But everyone on Earth will experience 100 years. So when you arrive, everyone you know is gone. No one knows if you survived, and any reply that you would send to Earth to say you arrived will take 100 years to get there. So it's not like a practical exploration model. It only works if you care. Like, okay, so if you just think about like one-way migration, about using like generation ships, just to get somewhere to like leave Earth and never look back, then absolutely sure, fantastic. So time dilation definitely means that like you can travel, and sure, you might experience less time. But if you want to use it as an actual model for exploring the universe and having like a federation, it's just never going to work. So in order to actually talk about warp drive, we have to completely bypass Einstein's special relativity and we have to move into something entirely different, which is why we went into general relativity.